Hey guys, M.V.K. How's everybody doing? Welcome. As always, forgive me. Still in my work clothes. I apologize for that. But as always, back again to talk about Supergirl, of course. And once again, like I said, this is the fifth episode, but it's really the fourth episode. This episode was supposed to air last week because this episode was supposed to air last week prior to the kind of the episode with uh, Helen Slater and the whole Thanksgiving episode that aired with Livewire. Livewire was supposed to be the fifth episode, while this episode was supposed to be. You understand where I'm coming from? But CBS changed it because of the situation that went down in Paris. My hearts and prayers go out to all those, and as well as certain other areas in the world as well. But don't want to get to the bad sorrow. Let's get to the happiness. So, how did I enjoy this episode of Supergirl? It was good. And I very much enjoyed the scenes with Kara and Cat Grant's son. I thought that was pretty fun. But basically, the concept is Kara is, of course, she starts to notice that there are drones following her, and it's kind of funny because these drones are able to keep up with her. She destroys them. She thinks they're part of the DEO. She's thinking the DEO is not trusting her. They find out, no, it's not. Maxwell Lord is on his ways of finally unveiling his bullet train. And of course, then there's bombings going on. Bombings going on, and Kara needs to deal with them. And each bombing seems to kind of have some kind of interesting twist to them, as we saw in the series, in the episode. Other than that, Cat Grant has won an award, but she's not gonna go. Kara, because of her son, her mom doesn't want to take care of her son, and so Kara says, "I can do it," and we enter Cat Grant's son, and you could tell right off the bat he's very shy and kind of timid, but as more and more he starts to open up to Kara, we start to see that this kid's cool. He's just a little shy. But he has a super crush on Supergirl. He thinks he's great. She's great. She's pretty, and I can believe that. Other plot line that's going on is what was we supposed to see once again is because this kind of looked weird because of the fact that if we look at the last episode of Livewire, we saw James and Lana Lane together, and it kind of was just like, okay, they're together. But in this, we get to see more of like James tells his side of the story, and then Lana's telling her side of the story, and everything's getting kind of mixed up. While you got Kara kind of in the middle, and kind of could go into what we guys don't really like, the friend zone. Uh, and that was interesting too. But the main gist, of course, is the bombings, and we do get to find out the man who is responsible for the bombing, and he's now going to take it to Maxwell Lord on his bullet train. But however, he set two bombs, one in the airport and one on the train. And unfortunately, Cat's son is on that train, and it becomes now a choice between where does Kara go? Does she can't be in two places at once, so she has a dilemma, and the DEO help her out, and they deal with the bomb at the airport. Jim, he starts to realize that hey, maybe I still love Lana, so I gotta go to her. He makes a choice as well in this. And then we get to see that the bomb, and we get to see more of Hank Henshaw basically using, I guess, his abilities that they've been building since and it was kind of interesting to see, his eyes just glowing red, and he's digging through this bomb and things like that. It was really cool, and he comes out just like, yeah, it was a dud, blah blah. And Kara, she's on the train and she confronts the bomber. The bomber tells her he doesn't want to do it, but it's for his daughter, things like that. And Kara, he looks like everything's gonna work out fine. But he still says, yeah, you got 30 seconds to, because he doesn't want to. He still feels that even if he does, he will. His daughter's gonna see that he was the bomber, and he doesn't want that. So he hits the bomb. Kara dislodges the the train from the head car, and the bomb goes off. And Kara saves the day, but then of course she's still trying to put two and two together into every ordeal, and Maxwell Lord, she knows something Maxwell Lord's not telling, and that's where she confronts Maxwell. And once again, a lot of this stuff, as much as I love it, it's straight coming out of a confrontation between Superman and Lex Luthor. It truly is. I don't hate it, but it's just like, yeah, this series is really building off of, you have Kara has her own Zod, and now she has her own Lex Luthor. And it's not a bad thing, but you can see it. A smart person will see that. I'm not saying that nobody's dumb, but think about it, guys. She has her own Lex Luthor, and she has a Zod. So let's be honest here. And we get to see that everything that was going on was a test. It was a test to test out her ability, who Kara is, and everything. And it was Maxwell. He's no dummy. He's being a dickish character, but yeah, the funniest stuff was just seeing that, you know, uh, the cat's son really enjoyed being around, and she's like, "Okay, she babies me again for some time." It was really fun. But of course, now Alex really, she was looking at the bomb, and she was like, Hank said that this was a dud, but there's an actual warhead right here, and she's like, now, so a lot of it's starting to, like, all these mysteries are coming together, and it's interesting. But other than that, this was a good episode. I did enjoy it. It wasn't that I didn't hate it. It just, I can understand why CBS switched. Because if what didn't happen in Paris, we would have been watching the Live Wire episode instead. But instead, we got this episode. But the next episode, we're gonna see Russman. No, I mean Red Tornado in the episode, and I'm looking forward to it. But I'm sorry, I'm just not feeling the Red Tornado look in that. I'm just like, that does not look. It just looks bad. I'm sorry. He looks like a Russ man, but it is what it is. I am still gonna watch it, but it's just hard to look at that and be like, that's Red Tornado. I've seen better looks. Could have been better. But other than that, you guys tell me what you thought about this episode. I will see you guys next time, as always. And as you guys know, this is Mount Vernon Kid. Peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real, guys. As always, I will see you guys next time. Uh, and we're out. Take care, guys.